Hello everybody, I'm the Sonic Arrow, and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I knew what I was getting into with this series, and now I gotta see it through to the end. Ugh, I hate this already. Chihiro was one of my other favorite characters based on writing and design. Like, she had both. She had writing and she had character design. She was cute. And she had good writing. She wanted to become stronger. She never got the chance. She tried. She got her head bashed in. Oh, yeah. This is definitely another 18 plus series. The last this is like the fifth series in a row that's like 18 plus. There's Batman, Arkham Asylum, which had partial nudity, so it had to be 18 plus. There was Arkham City, which was another Batman. Same problem because with Catwoman. There was Zero Escape 999, partial nudity. Zero Escape VLR, again, partial nudity. And this one, blood and gore. But seriously, Chihiro was, number one, adorable. Number two, good character. Wanted to get stronger so she could deal with the situation she's in, be a team player. Ugh. I hope, I, I hope, I hope Byakuya gets his head bashed into. I just don't like him. And, yeah. Well, Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, felt as if no time had passed at all. Like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathering around Chihiro's body. I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim, which means we are now in the same position once again. Right, I told you last episode I would start spouting off my detective skills. Let's just say it's in the girls' locker room. Only a girl could get in, and so that narrows it down. We have Celeste here. Chihiro is the victim, so she couldn't possibly have done this to herself. Sakura could have, I guess. Toko could have. Okay, let's see. Narrowing down the subjects. It's not me, Taka, Hondo, our it's not Hifumi. It's not our clairvoyant friend. I forget his name. He's so forgettable, I guess. It was not Aoi. It is not Hina. Absolutely not. I'm saying that blanket statement right now, not Hina. So it could have been Sakura, Hina, Celeste, Toko. Right? Because, I mean, Sayaka and Junko were eliminated right off the starting gates. That makes 7 girls and 8 dudes. There's me, Leon, Byakuya, Hifumi, our clairvoyant friend, uh, me, Taka, Hondo, Hifumi, our clairvoyant friend, me, Taka, Hondo, Leon, Hifumi, our clairvoyant friend. That means there's 2 more dudes. Byakuya. Goddamn. Are there 8 girls in here? Let's see. Sakura, Sayaka, Junko, Toko, Celeste, Hina, Chihiro. That's 7, meaning there's like 8 guys if there's not 8 girls. Okay, let's go over this. Let's go over this with text. Okay, so first, Hina. Whoops, that's caps. We have Hina, Celeste, Chihiro, Toko, Sayaka, Junko, Sakura, and the assassin, the ultimate other assassin. Okay, let's see. That's 7. That's 8. So there are only 7 dudes. Let's see. Shit. What was her name? Kyoko. And then there is Makoto, Taka, Byakuya, Leon, is it Mondo or Hondo? Mondo. Then Hifumi. His name is Yasuhiro. And that's it. Okay. Well, the answer is that. Fuck, man. What the fuck is this? It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. Yeah. Shut up. For now, pay attention to the wall, huh? I said it once already. There's a word written there. On the wall? The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood doesn't sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost attacking suddenly and slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious killer? Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings. And this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's work of the real Genocide Jack. The real... Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school? There's no way. But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity. Can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. Okay, so immediately I can... What? Oh, right. Alright, let's see. Weird, where is my text? Okay, instead of muted for listening purposes, I'm going to list all of the people still here. let's see. We have Sakura, Hina, Celeste, Toko, and one more. What other girl is still alive? Sakura, Hina, Celeste, Toko. Ah, shit. I immediately forgot her name. This is why I'm bad at names. She is Kyoko. Now, here's my 2 cents. Kyoko is probably an assassin. I can't say that for sure, because I gave her a gold gun. And she just liked it. So Sakura wanted to protect Chihiro, so that's probably a no. Hina, no. I'm saying it now, it's not her. Celeste, maybe. Toko, maybe. And Kyoko, it's a hard maybe. That's why she's okay, I'm gonna start putting our potential killers over here. I'm also gonna change the color of the text. No, not to green. Shoot. I wanted here. Okay. So, what we have is our list of suspects, because that'll help us narrow it down. Because it happened in the girls' locker room before everything was unlocked. Only girls go in the girls' locker rooms. So, we have our list of girls. So, stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko. Hina was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. Huh? No. Why? 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 Gadunk. She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko! Hina rushed over to collapse Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood. So she is hemophobic? I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it would be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. Ah, so since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count? Gotcha. Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? I'm fine, I'm fine. Kyahaha. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right? Kyahaha. It's clear everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. Might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being. I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? Huh? She totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody had a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a sec. Rushing to an investigation, the mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that. There's no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma? Right as rain, but don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life, because that's how graduation works. Then it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us is blackened. Another one of us killed a fellow classmate? What, does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. What? Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry. Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum. Allow me to... The next Monokuma file. Now how much you must be looking forward to it. Please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation. We really got to do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all our other friends. I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too! I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run. Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not? How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's not true, but to jump into it so soon? What, do you want to die? Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space. A dead body is an object? Chihiro wasn't an object! Show a little respect or I'll beat some India! Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko! If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our lives are forfeit. If Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro, then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat! Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that. I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? The new rules be added. In that case, why not limit it to 1 person? Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder the possibility. Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. Can't say I understand this thing, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens. You need to shut the fuck up. Well, for now, Taka and me are going to drop Tuko off at her room. Nice, I'm going to get dropped off. We must begin our investigation tout suite. If we do not solve this mystery of who killed Chihiro, then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. It wouldn't be so bad to follow Chihiro into the afterlife. First of all, I'd better check on Monokuma file. Time of death estimated to be around 2 a.m. Again! In the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. Blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Add it to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me? Of course, life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what did you need? I'm gonna let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh? I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. So solve? No, I just seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though. Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and there's a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean the dumbbell was actually the murder weapon? Don't imagine it could have been anything else. Only someone that strong. Okay, I guess. Sakura's looking like a very hard maybe. If it's a hard maybe, meaning I don't see it, it's capital. If it's a soft maybe, like it's totally possible, it'll be... well, anyway, there is a Genocide Jack impersonator. I'm gonna widen this a bit. It was absolutely this person. We just got to figure out who this person is. Okay. I don't see it. Sakura would not. Who else? Says she was hit with a blunt object, but... what if the blunt object was actually hit with her? Oh, that's a bad way to go. This poster's got some blood on it. Must have happened during the murder. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. Must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Could feel life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body. The more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but we're still not sure he did it, is what you want to say? I wonder about that. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? She's been talking a lot about how she wanted to get stronger, so you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Was she really been exercising that late? Hino or myself were usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up, so I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night? Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come in here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she would also have come with someone else? It's a possibility, I think. Okay, during the day, it's looking less like... Yeah. This is one of the monitors. Now's no time to think about it. Hey, Kyoko. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. That's probably for the best. Let's talk to Mondo. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl, after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. Cause of Chihiro's complex. Can't help wondering what it might be. Mondo's account. I believe it's time for us to move on. Oh, ready? New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. Yeah. So, this is our next location. How this place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right? Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together. Has it been domesticated? Seems that Makoto has a question for you. Sure, what's up? Well, it's about this card reader. Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for 2 people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct? If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct? Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and only boys can go into the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there. As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right? Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togame family, so you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore, they're things. Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on, you're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then, I mean, someone would have to loan it, so, so sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest for your own damn self. Well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental facilities, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Came to the main hall. Excuse me. There is some potato chip in my teeth. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Alright, well. The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. Mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook? No, wait, there's 3 of them. What are they doing here? So you finally found them. How did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. Seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. Immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. In front of you the entire time. Loaning your handbook to another student is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see, yeah, now I understand. Hold on a second. What's wrong? That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is he broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one won't turn on must be Leon's, right? It would make sense, yes? After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Ugh, memory of it came flooding back. Cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. Mastermind concocted cruel, heartless death. Oh, you're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Hey, hey! Hey, 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 hey! Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did. If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with. It won't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does? But it's a secret. I won't want you to go breaking any more handbooks. Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think that his handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in midair, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? It's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on. Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. I think so, either way, something about it still bothers me. Oh, it's not broken, it's just dead! Okay, then this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation to earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? Who borrowed or broke the handbook? So I can throw out all of the possible people, because now we're left back at square one when anybody could have done it. But it would have to be someone incredibly intelligent. And I know, okay, let's actually list off the people it couldn't be. So it happened last night. What are you doing, Stinker? He's cleaning his butt. So it wasn't Makoto, because we were asleep. Wait, okay, yeah, it's not us. We did not kill them. I was gonna say it couldn't be Taka or Mondo, but they did that thing the night before. So it's not me. I'm gonna say it's not Hina, because, no, she survives to the end anyway. Sorry, spoilers. She's not gonna die. That's great. It's not me, it's not Hina, it's not Sakura. I'm gonna say. I don't imagine it would be Celeste. She doesn't go to the pool because she doesn't like getting her face wet. Because of the gothic Lolita look and probably the foundation she puts on. Not Hifumi. Who would have been in the main hall to figure out the deceased's notebooks go there? Everyone except Byakuya. Except he survives to the end too. I read that after finding out Hina survives to the end. It was an important plot point. So it's not Byakuya. I know that much. Probably can rule out. Oh, what the hell is his name? Gotta commit it. Yasuhiro! Shoot! Yasuhiro. I don't imagine it'd be Toko. Because she's not good at around blood. So she couldn't stand a kill. I'm gonna say it's not Kyoko. I found out she survives too. Not Byakuya. If he said he found out and then he killed someone that way, I don't imagine it. So that would incriminate him, but I doubt it. See, we're missing 4 people already? Yeah, so that's 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 2 possibilities. I have not eliminated all the guys yet. It's not Hifumi. He doesn't go work out. Okay. What? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing 3 of the girls. So yeah, that's all the girls listed. We're missing 1 dude. So far, only 1 dude has died. It is a sausage fest in here. Well, down to 6 dudes, and 4 girls have died. Yeah, it's a sausage fest because we've got 4 left. So Chihiro's off the table for being her own killer. Down to 11. So who are the 2? Mondo, he would not. I don't know if he survives till the end though. So, and then Taka. So I have this list of people. So we are a no. Hina, I'm going to say, is a no. Sakura, I'm going to say no. Celeste is a no. Hifumi is a no. Byakuya, hard maybe. Yasuhiro, no. Toko, I don't see it. Kyoko, I don't know because she survives till the end. So Mondo, I don't see it either. He would not have figured it out. And Taka, absolutely not. So, really, I don't have anything to go off of. I got absolutely jack diddly squat to base this off of. Hold on, there's some more here waiting to be checked. Okay. One of the monitors. Don't see any clues here. Ah! Surveillance camera, and there's what I can only assume is a gun. So, chilling. What do you mean by that, Miyake? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro? Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre, brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking subtly then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. What nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Oh? I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Is it really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will prove all the evidence you need. Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Something that really... Ah, hey, you two. Big trouble. Need your help. We're busy. Leave us alone. But it's an emergency. Emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me. This is a serious emergency. Please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina? But it's an emergency! An emergency? What happened? Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya? Since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure? I didn't expect that. Thought for sure you'd just say no and that could be the end of it. Okay, come on, hurry. Well, wait for us, Hina. Looks like she's headed to the dorms, to Toko's dorm, more likely. You're right. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, came back to check on her, you know? But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff? We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. May as well give it a shot. The door swung open slowly and silently. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me. Just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. I'll just drive out the killer, drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door, but it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door. Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared? Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Is there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Let's see. Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her to come out of her room, I mean? Sure, whatever. You gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Well, I guess you can be nice when you want to. For the door not making a sound, press the doorbell. For a few moments. Leave me alone, or else this is so annoying. Ah, Bakula! I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. Don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. With that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise? Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her. Well, then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! I hurried to catch up. Tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. Okay, so Toko has moved from a no to a solid maybe, but not a hard maybe. she is now a solid maybe, because the way her tongue kind of stuck out as she had the crazy look in her eye, maybe she has an alter ego. Maybe she's Genocide Jack. Oh dear. Not good. Not good at all. Well, what do we do here? Is the evidence that proves Genocide Jack really in the library? Don't make me say it again. There's no point in checking there. We need to find real clues. Nice. No! The desk. There are no clues there. We need to check elsewhere. Nice. Remember on the other side of this door? It's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here? It'll all make sense once you're inside. Whoa, there's so many books and files, and so much dust, too. I'd say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. So many files stuffed on the shelves. What's in all these things? Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with the real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're to be disappeared for it, take a look. There's some very interesting people in there. You're kidding, right? Am I? Yeah, I'll just let it go for now. The shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh? That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. There's a ton of thick files stuffed on the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person would never want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? Alright, so what am I looking for then, Mr. Smart Guy? Pay attention to your surroundings, you should discover value for yourself. There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. Wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It provided very useful while I was in the library. Extension cord, huh? There's a ton of thick files. They reveal the ones with the real power, the secret council controlling everything from the shadows. They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. Well, you can look. For now, I think I'd rather not. Report on presidential assassination. No. So what stuff can we look at? A lamp. Oh, it's a desk lamp. Yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before. Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before when I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. So are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right? That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but, I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much Hope's Peak it truly wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. Can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. Don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? What makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? Documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. But hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents in more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible? I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council, and I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards, so whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me were the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf. This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims were suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out, huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim? That's the key question, but in fact, the answer is quite simple. The culprit isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack. Gah! That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. But then Genocide Jack is really is such a brutal fiendish killer, really walking among us? Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? Never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two. If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Ton of thick files. Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file, could you let me see it? Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Byakuya handed me the file and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly my hand stopped. I reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Whoa! The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Office worker. Oh god. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda. Shoji Gaku. Kano Issei. 14! Takashi Yoshida. Oh! Komatatsu Taro, blah, Uchida, Naohisa, Takeshi Masamune, Yuto Yumejima. There was no end to it. Masamune, that's the legendary sword. Taro, Gono, Naohisa. One thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. At the scene of the crime, at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Now take a look at that next page. You'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page. Profiling results. All the crimes took place either on weekdays or at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killing to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder. The key point here is the culprit may well have a split personality. Okay. Toko has shot up to a yes. Split personality, like kind of thing, see him on TV. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story, but this one's way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where we're going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait, Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that? Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be working together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own. Just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I feel like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I've uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro, and that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. Should check the boys' locker room too. The others might have come up with some info I might find useful. Need to find out everything I can. So... Ah, Hifumi. Ding, ding, ding. Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit. Another stat increase for me. Evidence, what'd you find? Cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see? She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorm. She was there, but at the same time not there. What's it gonna be? Check out the boys' rooms. This is different! Huh? This poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't seem fit in the boys' locker room. Of course not! It was moved! This poster. What's that? There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Aha! So shit was moved around again. I want to read that Monokuma case file. Discovered in the girls' locker room on the second floor of the school, blow to the head with a blown object. She was killed instantly. So, I'm guessing it happened in the boys' locker room and she was moved. Because that poster had to have been in the boys' locker room. The one in the girls' room. This poster is wrong. Bloodstained poster, the blood is the most noteworthy part. The big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. Girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little bit about the locker rooms. Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation? Generally speaking. But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it? Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts. That's it. I'll be praying for your success. That Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. Guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? It's definitely worth worrying about. Chihiro. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Bound with what looks like some kind of rope. Rope is used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? Rope has a plug? Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. The more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Fatal injury was blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended in the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. Seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used. To figure that out, there's a certain place I need to review to look over again. Plus, I might hope to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. There's a blood stain on the carpet. It could only have been caused by Chihiro's murder. Yeah, but this stuff came from the boys' room. Ugh. Store leads out to the pool. Oh, right. Shit. Okay, leave the girls, yes. This is really strange. On the boys' locker room, popular boy band and the boys, and in in the boys' locker room, and a popular boy band, and in the boys' locker room, a swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Strange carpet. Strange stain on the carpet. What is it? How am I doing for time? Not so bad, but leave the boys' room, yes. No clues left. Okay. You. What'd you find? Cannot reveal that. Sure about that? Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. What'd she see? So where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorm. She was there, but at the same time not there. What's it gonna be? Back to the girls' room, I guess. Guess we still haven't finished examining Chihiro's body. Hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope, but it isn't actually rope at all. Well, the only thing that concerns me, fatal injury is a blow to the head, which means someone struck in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of being suspended and the fatal blow. First, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, there's something not quite right. What does this all mean? Can't stop thinking about the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. I want to look at that case file one more time, too. She spent a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura? We used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched? Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid attention to the posters. I see. But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. Mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. Stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now. Exactly, I noticed earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean, as if there was never a stain here to begin with? Yep. Himondo. Being weak, talk about it. I do remember trip down here, but was a girl. I really thought about stuff. Okay, leave the girls' locker room. Okay, now I can leave. I had to talk to Sakura again. Well, wait, I want to go to the library first. Okay. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not. Thank you very much. Show me this stuff. Wooden box is empty. The extension cord was in there before. How about the cold cases? Take a note of the Genocide Jack's case file. My notes are under somewhere. Oh, it's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? The only one who would do something like that, I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. According to this letter, hopes the academy stopped functioning as a school, and what's more, it didn't even happen recently. Closed down over a year ago. Mastermind Pro took over the band school. No other students here because it's not a real school. These serious issues, first place, any connection between. Hey, the laptop's gone. What else do I want to investigate? Desk lamp. Yaku grabbed that one thing from over here and put it over there. It sure is dark over there. One box is empty. Extension cord was in here before. Oh, the lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see it's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. The last time I saw it was definitely on, and it was definitely right here. That's right, Bianca was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Oh yeah, it's all coming together. So I'm guessing Toko did it, but with Genocide Jack controlling her. I mean, split personality. She obviously fainted and then was fine looking at it. So she was in here. The warehouse. It's the laundry room. Where's the warehouse? Down here. Celeste, what are you doing in here? This warehouse is amazing. This is absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case? I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then did you find something? Very well, I will tell you, and only you. Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What, really? This was right before nighttime. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. Just like that, she was gone. I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever happened. Get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Weird. Okay, let's go check the garbage. This is a trash room, the dump, in other words, but with the gate in the way, I can't actually get inside, and it's not related to the case. Oh. What did I say? There's nobody left who could do what Leon did. Oh. Right. Oh, Leon. So she went to exercise, had the track jacket on, or had it in her duffel bag, but it didn't go anywhere. Is it in the pool? Where am I going? I'm a dumbass. Here it is. Maybe there's some kind of clue in the lockers. Guess not. The pool is huge. But the stain of is gone now. It does seem odd. Can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean? Yes. But the stuff was moved. Oops. Strange stain. What is it? It's protein coffee. Shit was moved. Right, Toko's here. I would just leave her alone for now. Where's Hina then? I think I have to scratch Hifumi's back if I want him to scratch mine, so we have to go talk to him. Up the stairs and immediately hang a left. Evidence, what do you find? Cannot reveal that. Guarantee you if I was steal the killer's breath. Sure about that? Let's check this place out. Oh, hey, it's Yasuhiro. Hey, Makoto, what's up? I haven't been up to anything myself, that's for sure. Definitely haven't looked inside the mailbox. Junko Leon and Sayaka's handbooks for dead students brought here. It says loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Lending it is against rules. In other words, there's no problem with borrowing one. Looks like Leon's handbook refuses to turn on, but according to Monokuma, it shouldn't be broken. It's really unrelated to the case. Either way, something about it still bothers me. So, the suspicious Yasuhiro just bumped himself up to a maybe. But he specifically called out the mailbox. Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Damn it, I'm sorry, Chihiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough. Oh, poor guy. What's in here? I'm gonna go toss a few tokens in. No, not right now. Not right now. AV room. Let's check. No one here. Hmm. Nobody'd be in here, right? Hmm. Laundry room? Hina's room. Doubt there's any clues here. Dining hall. I have to check the dining hall. Ah, here's Hina. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimming and I was getting pretty hungry. Oh, but don't worry. I'm going to head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with? Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused. Yep, it's true, and it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh, wait, maybe. Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Okay. Oh, it's time. Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. Their door is right through here. But I'm going to stop the episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. It is time. And I will do the class trial. I just have to go to bed after that. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I will see you in that faux courtroom. Bye-bye!